He was rejected from school, rejected from jobs, rejected even from his own country's opportunities. They said he wasn't smart enough. They said he wasn't capable. They said he wasn't worth hiring. When he applied to university, he failed the entrance exam, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Math, numbers, logic, they didn't make sense to him. But words did. Stories did. English fascinated him. So he taught himself, riding his bicycle 40 minutes every morning to a hotel in his hometown. Not to work, but to talk, to strangers, to foreigners, to tourists. He guided them around the city for free just to learn their language. That is how he picked up the skill that later made him one of the most influential voices in his country. But back then, he was just the kid who failed exams. When he applied for jobs, rejection came again. He was turned down by 30 companies. One of them was KFC. 24 people applied. 23 were hired. He was the only one sent home. Still, he refused to give up. When he finally got accepted into a teacher's college, he graduated and became an English teacher, earning barely $15 a month. But he didn't care. He had something bigger in mind. Years later, during a trip to the United States, he saw the internet for the first time. He typed one word into the search bar: beer. Results came from all over the world: America, Europe, Japan. But not a single result from his own country. That moment lit a fire. He went back home and gathered 17 friends into his tiny apartment. He stood in front of them full of passion and pitched an idea: an online marketplace that could connect buyers and sellers across the globe. None of them truly understood the internet. Most of them didn't even own a computer, and neither did he, because he couldn't code a single line. But he had something stronger than technical skills. He had vision. He had conviction. That day, Alibaba was born. At first, people laughed. Banks rejected him. Investors ignored him. His own government doubted him. But step by step, his small team grew into a force that shook the entire world economy. And still, he never forgot those rejections. He often said, "If you don't give up, you still have a chance. Giving up is the greatest failure." He went from earning $15 a month to becoming the richest man in his country. From being laughed at for his poor English to standing on global stages, inspiring millions. From being rejected by Harvard 10 times to lecturing at universities that once turned him away. But his story has another twist, because when his empire became too powerful, too visible, too loud, he disappeared. For months, no one saw him. No one knew where he was. The man who built one of the largest companies in the world suddenly gone. Mystery surrounded him. Was he silenced? Was he hiding? Or was he simply resting? What we do know is this: his life is proof that rejection is not the end. It's only the beginning. From the boy who failed math 3 times to the man who changed global business forever. Do you know who he is?